Hey there guys, welcome to the Slumberyard. I'm Wes, and in today's video we're taking a look at the new Saatva Contour 5 from Saatva and how it compares to Tempur-Pedic. Now Tempur-Pedic has always been known for their really dense viscous memory foam feel in their mattresses, and the new Saatva Contour 5 has that exact same feel, so we thought that this would be a great comparison to give to you so you can make your decision if you're thinking about going with either one of these options. Now in this video we'll talk about everything that you need to know about these two mattresses, but sit back and relax and let's just get right into this comparison. Alright, so before I get into everything that you need to know about these beds, I do want to say that both Saatva and Tempur-Pedic sent us these mattresses for free to review and tell you guys about them, but they will be backed by the following policies if you do decide to order them online, which the first one is going to be free shipping. It's basically the same in both of these options. Saatva as a brand offers white glove delivery where the bed will be delivered to your home full size, and most Tempur-Pedic beds do as well, and for this video I'm mainly going to be talking about the Tempur-Pedic Adapt. I might touch on a couple of the other mattresses, but most of them will have that white glove delivery service. Now, once these mattresses are in your possession, with Tempur-Pedic you get a 90-night sleep trial, and with Saatva you get a full year sleep trial, so a little bit more with Saatva. Now, within that trial period, if you don't exactly love either one of these options, you can get a return option, but you will have to pay at least a small transportation fee to get the beds taken out of your hands, but hopefully you do enjoy them, and if so, the Saatva Contour is backed by a lifetime warranty, whereas Tempur-Pedic backs their beds with a 10-year warranty. Now I'm going to start out this video and talk about the new bed, which is the Contour 5, and let's just dive right into it and see what it is made up of, and that'll help tell us what the firmness will be and how it's going to feel. So if you look inside the mattress, you will see a dense layer of support foam on the bottom, then you have a transition layer, above that is a layer of memory foam, then another layer of gel-infused memory foam, then they have a small cooling and lumbar support layer in the center third of the mattress, then a fire barrier, then the whole thing is wrapped up in a nice cover that is antimicrobial and has some organic cotton in it as well. Now obviously, learning about what the mattress is made up of and all those memory foam layers, you would expect it to have more of a memory foam feel, and that's exactly what it will have, and it's going to be a dense, viscous one at that. So when you go to lay down on the Saatva Contour mattress, it might feel a little firm at first, but then you'll start to sink into the mattress and it will cradle or contour to your pressure points. Now this is definitely the most memory foamy of beds that we've tried out from the brand Saatva, and it is a pretty apt comparison to something like any of the Tempur-Pedic beds feels. So that is one of the first major similarities between these two mattresses, is that you're gonna get that dense, viscous memory foam feel. And I know I said I was gonna focus more on the Tempur-Pedic Adapt mattress, but all of their beds are gonna have pretty much the same feel, and that's what this bed's also gonna feel like. Now in terms of firmness, you get two options with the Contour 5. You can get their medium or firm option. We have their medium, and we would say it's right around a medium, maybe a tiny bit firmer than that, but still it will work for all sleeper types, back, stomach, side, and combination. Now obviously, if you are a side sleeper that wants something a bit firmer, you could try out that firm as well. But if you did want something below a medium firmness, closer to the medium soft or soft end of things, you probably shouldn't go with the Contour 5. Saatva as a brand makes a ton of other different mattresses that do offer softer options, like the Saatva Classic. You can get that in their plush soft. They also have the Saatva Solaire, which is an airbed where you can choose between 50 different precise firmness options. So you could change that depending on your mood or what day of the week it is, I don't know, but there are some soft options in there. Now getting back to the Contour 5, I should talk about edge support, motion isolation, and temperature regulation. And in terms of edge support, this thing will do really well. It's got some sturdy foam, so you won't be falling off of it if you do like to sleep closer to the edge of the bed. In terms of motion isolation, it'll also perform really well in this department because it uses multiple layers of memory foam. You won't be waking up your partner if you do like to get up in the middle of the night or anything like that. There won't be any cross mattress movement. And in terms of temperature regulation, this is one area where Saatva claims that this bed is cooling and it's got a lot of new tech and stuff like that, but we would say it basically sleeps temperature neutral. It shouldn't heat up on you or cool you down in the middle of the night. It'll just be right at that neutral sleeping temperature. Now I'm going to talk about price a little bit later when I have talked about the Tempur-Pedic, but speaking of that, let's get into that bed right now. And the Tempur Adapt is available in two different options. You can get their medium or their medium hybrid, so there will be an all foam option or one that has pocketed coils. Now if you are a heavier individual above the 200 to 250 pound range, I would probably steer you towards the Tempur-Pedic Adapt in that medium hybrid, just because pocketed coils provide a lot more long-term support and durability for those bigger body types. Owen on our team actually went to a mattress factory and saw how they were made, and it's a really cool process, and he learned all about it. And they are a bit more supportive and last a bit longer than just all foam beds. Now, in terms of the feel for the Adapt mattress, it's gonna be a very similar feel to the Contour 5. It's just gonna be a dense, viscous one that's really slow to respond, and one that will, cradle your pressure points and almost make a little nook for you to sleep in. In terms of firmness, we would basically place this bed right around a medium to a medium firm, so a little bit firmer than the Saatva Contour 5, but they're pretty close, so it probably should be able to work for all sleeper types, back, stomach side, and combination. And if you did want something from Tempur-Pedic with a lot firmer of a feel or a lot softer of a feel, they even have beds like the Breezeline with some really insane cooling tech that we've tried over here, and they're some of our favorite cooling mattresses, so if you sleep hot, definitely check down below in that description box so you can learn more about that Breezeline. But again, tons of different options with Tempur-Pedic, but in terms of the Adapt, you're getting something that's really close to that medium with that dense, viscous memory foam feel. Now, in terms of edge support, motion isolation, and temperature regulation, these will slightly differ depending on which model that you go with. If you do have the bed with pocketed coils, that medium hybrid model, it'll have slightly better edge support, and if you get the bed that's the all foam, it'll have slightly better motion isolation. And in terms of temperature regulation, we would say that the Adapt mattress sleeps slightly cool. It's not gonna be the most cooling bed you've ever tried out, and once you put sheets on and all that, you probably won't really notice it. But at this point in the video, let's just talk about price, how much you're gonna be paying if you go the route of the Tempur-Pedic Adapt mattress or the Contour 5. And I should mention that mattress brands like both of these do like to change their pricing and promotions constantly, so this is as of when I'm recording this video. But for a queen size, the Saatva Contour retails for around the $3,000 mark, but after discount, you should be paying closer to the $2,700 mark, so you can save a little bit of money, and any discounts that we have will be linked down below in that description for you. Now, jumping over to the Tempur-Pedic Adapt mattress, this bed will change price depending on if you go the hybrid version or the all foam one. So if you do decide to get that all foam Tempur-Pedic Adapt in the medium, you will be paying around the $2,000 mark after discount. But if you decide to add in those pocketed coils and get the medium hybrid, that'll be closer to the $2,300 mark after discount. Now, currently I'm filming near a pretty big holiday, and I should mention that Saatva beds are usually on sale basically year round, but Tempur-Pedic beds can come off and go on sale, so you might be paying a couple $100 more if it's not near a major holiday with the route of Tempur-Pedic, so know all that going in. But any discounts or coupon codes that we can find for you will be linked down below in the description box and kept up to date. But that is the short story when comparing Tempur-Pedic to Saatva and the Contour 5. And at this point in the video, let's just give you our team's final verdict. And we would say check out the new Saatva Contour 5 if you want something with a dense, viscous memory foam feel, you want the choices between two different firmness options, and you like the sound of those really consumer-friendly policies like that full-year trial period and that lifetime warranty. And then maybe consider the Tempur-Pedic Adapt mattress if you also want something with that dense, viscous memory foam feel, you want the choice between a medium or that medium hybrid model, the one with pocketed coils, maybe you're a little bit of a bigger body type, and you want something that's gonna be a bit more cooling. But that's just what we think over here at the Slumberyard. What do you think about Saatva and Tempur-Pedic? Write us down below in those comments. We would love to hear from you. And if you need any more information about these beds, check down below in that description box. You can always learn more by subscribing to the Slumberyard's YouTube page. And if you happen to enjoy this video, hit the thumbs up button. But for the rest of the team over here, I'm Wes, wishing you a good night's sleep.